the post.
I think Humphrey was completely beaten. The River G goalkeeper was completely beaten, but the crossbar wasn't beaten as the ball came off the woodwork. River G survived almost 20 minutes of this final play in the bright sunshine yard at the SKD. Pascal Harris with possession. His vertical pass picks up Tape. Then Morba up against Daniel Toe. And then Toe gets the better of Morba. Throw into River G. Midway inside their own half. Now fire from the Lofa technical area.
Daniel Toe is that talisman for River G County. He is the one who makes things happen. When they need someone to appear for them, it is Daniel Toe. But Lofa County now, I don't know, Ben. I don't know, Ben. Lofa, that's the second ball that's come from the right to the left, and nobody's running at that flank. I don't know what's the system like, but Lofa is not having people at the back, like the back there, to run on these kinds of loose balls.
In and turning well before picking up, we are trying to release a blue shell over the far side of the field, but the attack has usually been foiled by Lofa. We've got possession with Harris. Harris straight through the header. And there is a mistake here, but the fly goes off on in front Grant. Free kick to Lofa. And the Lofa player stays on the deck.
Early goal, of course, means more excitement. And so, so that's exactly what we are getting here. Lofa County trying to do everything possible to even speak to Manwolo Gisi to send some kind of blessings. And River G coach, I see him there all in white with his white handkerchief.
Curtis Alexander trying to reach towards the halfway line. Then releases Morba down this right hand side. Then could recovery run from Daniel Toe, the offensive player on defensive duty, to hack the ball out of play for a throw into Lofa on the red touchline. Morba takes the throw shot looking for Jobe Corner, who has been fouled by Stephen Pena. So free kick about 6-7 yards in from the red touchline is about 27 yards off and go right of the penalty area of River G. And as we play quarter of the game, we have an injury concern inside the center cycle that caused a temporary stop. I think that's Pascal Harris on the floor. Not for the first time he's gone to the ground.
Not for the first time, and that's something worrying, of course, for the technical staff there for Lofa County. I hope it's not something that's going to not make him to continue playing the game, because he's an important player for Lofa County. But howbeit, they need to do everything possible to get the equalizer here, so that we wouldn't see a short game. We want to see a very long and exciting game here this afternoon at the SKD. A very full SKD, very full SKD here this evening.
Pascal Harris got injured many times in last year's final before even he got that early goal. Joby Conan stands akimbo with this free kick. Two players stand in the River G wall, including Daniel Toe. Lots of green shirts inside the penalty area, including Jim Stappert and Jeremiah Johnson. In goes the free kick. Header load, other play, corner, left touchline over the far side of the field. Alvin Quavad is there, and here is Theo Gicord, who's going to run you through to the brink of the first half whistle.
Any chances before Theo comes in? Of course, Lofa, what happened with the corner?
Bojan Kiazulu, we call himself the real Ronaldo. Great team. Our commentators here is a jam-packed SKD Sports Complex on the night when River G are leading by a goal to nil. Lofa County, long ball, floater, header by. We're looking for Jeremiah Johnson's head up, but it beats everybody. But it's played toe. That man tap it. To lose it for his teammate, comes back to tap it. He finds his way in the middle of the River G attack. Jigbe corner, turns right. Jigbe looking for Malba. Malba will keep it in play, brings it back, and it's cleared. River G survived, but it's still Jigbe corner. He's a workaholic in the middle of the park for Lofa County. Jigbe corner leaves it, and it's on. Cover Arvin, and it beats the entire River G defense, and it's cleared finally into safety. Trojan, trouble, booming.
That's another ball that went sailing at that back post, and there was no Lofian, no Lofa County player to attack it. I'm watching. I'm not seeing them do anything about it, but of course, if they can do something about it, I can see somebody popping up and doing a simple tapping, just as we saw River G scored their goal.
Lofa County making incursions, Ben.
Yeah, I want to talk about that Jobe corner twisting and turning. I mean, he's an exceptional player by your own standard at our level. I mean, to twist and turn those blue shirts and then producing a defense splitting pass. Ivan Quava getting on the end of it, keeping it alive. I mean, that's just simply genius.
Long ball. Long ball in the half of Lofa County. River G looking for their second. Lofa looking for their equalizer. So it is 1-0 here. River G lead at the SKD. Breathtaking stuff for football. Pascal Harris comes to his teammate. Comes to Pascal. Lofa. Pascal Harris gets it. Jigbe corner goes there, but it's not Jigbe corner's ball and leaves it. But Jigbe gets it finally. Lovely touch from Lofa County. They will come across the halfway mark, and the ball is wasted. And it just tells you how tense this game is. The Samuel Kayando is still, even though happy for those from River G County, but it's still tense. River G knows they aren't going to have it on silver platter. Lofa County are knocking, but here comes River G County. This is Bono, is it? And it's looking for a pass. Yeah, Derek, it was.
It's almost a perfect pass. He's trying to release a blue shirt who's attacking the red edge of the penalty area, but that's good composure from River G.
Derek Weir's ball, almost like Ben said, got that connection. River G are hard pressing Lofa County, but Lofa will come out of their half. Tape gets it, turns right, sneaks away to Jigbe corner, gets a return, intercepted. But this is what River G are capable of. Charles Avero Allison, he was in the Maryland County squad that made it to the grand finals in 2016-2017. He, along with Daniel Toe.
I was just about to say a couple of players in the team very experienced at this level. Daniel Toe, Avero Allison, goalkeeper Humphrey Grouping. I mean, they've been on the stage before. They know how to manage their expectation.
Indeed, they do know how to manage their expectation. Blamo Weir is lashing onto it. He's offside. And only just needed the referee to keep his flag down. And I'm sure it would have been another breathtaking stuff for him. And Lofa probably would have been on the back foot, but the referee signals Ephraim Grant. Very experienced Ephraim Grant. Trojan.
The game seems to be a bit balanced now. Although River G leads, Lofa doing everything possible to come back. But River G is holding them at bay here. And these long balls are not yet working for Lofa.
Takes it! It is Arvin Quava.
Arvin Quava with that beautiful one.
Yeah, that's a flashing drive. I mean, the header falls from Jusu Dukle just outside the D. He's about 23 yards on. He releases a red-footed drive. He's still agonizing it behind for a goal kick, but that's a good attempt.
They've got to try chances. You got to get full and half chances. You've got to take everything in a game of this sort.
That's the strategy of Lofa. Play the long balls. Of course, when it drops, we pick it up from there.
Yeah, Jusu Dukle's long ball looking for Charles Avero Allison down that side. But the ball is bundled into touch. Avero is late, so it's a throw into Lofa County as they come for the cooling break.
30 minutes in the first half as the two teams now come out for a cooling break.
We are on cooling break. I don't have cooling fluid.
Yeah. My apology. But I've been playing the American type of life, and I've been keeping one. You know, America always have reserves, which makes them strong. So I've been having my reserve.
Please share with me. Please share with me some of your reserve.
So in the meantime, if you are there, you want to drop something for Intel Sports team here. Let's give you the numbers. And it's 0886 02 6293, 0779 711 861. Send us your mobile money. Those are our mobile money numbers. You can send us something, you know, to keep our broadcast going. Well, if you want the best of broadcast, you can support Intel Sports. 0886 02 6293, 0779 711 861. Ben Gagba is here alongside me. Tifla Chica So too is Molly Kiazulu, and it's not easy at the stadium.
Yeah, not easy. Molly, have you had your cooling break?
Well,
He doesn't have fluid. he's used to different fluid.
Well, I know. It's a real Ronaldo.
You don't need all of
The
this.
countermate is alive here at the SKD. River G have their noses in front. Lofa trying to put themselves on level terms. Still 1-0 at the SKD. Breathtaking stuff. Jigbe Kone gets set. Jigbe will put up a chest. He keeps it in play. And the referee says play on the rolls across the line. Not across the line. He kept in play. Tapper. Lofa! James Tapper has brought Wallagisi Mountain back to life. The West are back on level terms. I said they would do it, and they have done it. And it's the man James Tapper, Warren Jackson number 6, has lifted Lofa County noses back on level terms.
I said I was going to happen. 2-3 occasions we saw the ball from the right flank go across the goal of River G County, but there was no Lofa County player at the back to stab it in. And of course, this time around, James Tapper was there, and he did exactly what I thought would have happened if there was a player of Lofa County. And of course, game score level, game on right here at the SKB.
Yeah, we are level. Fantastic football. I'm not surprised at the way in which Jobe Kone, step out of the fore. I mean, he gets his Michael, sweeps away for him so nicely, runs towards the bar line, whips in the cross. It sees James Tapper entirely unmarked towards the back post. There's a little bit of distance between he and Avirio Allison. He takes the shot, it ricochets off Avirio Allison and smothered under the goalkeeper at the near post. I mean, I don't think we can blame Humphrey, or Grope for that. That was a fantastic football. Inevitably started with Jibwe and then ended up with James Tapper. Good goal. We are level 1-1. Game on.
Game on from the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. I did say when River G equalized, the Southeastern solidarity will be massive. But trust me, I did remind you also that Lofa County will respond. They have responded, and they have responded massively. Jibwe Kone's ball, getting the connection to James Tapper, and Lofa are back on level terms, and it's game on at the SKD. River G, Daniel Toll gets it. He pushes the ball forward, looking for Derek. Back to Daniel Toll. Daniel is still in possession. A player of Lofa is lying on the floor. The referee will continue play, but finally he signals for Jibwe Kone to be given some medical attention. It's game on at the SKD.
He's holding his full head, rolling icon it. Mensah is right on the scene. James Tapper is making strong claim. Jeremiah Johnson arrives. Mr. Mensah is pushing all the green shirts away, and he ushered in his path James Tapper. I think he's administering some sort of warning to him and tells him to stop putting him under pressure. The member of the medical team of Lofa is on the scene to administer treatment to Jibwe Kone, who, for me, by every margin or so far in this match, is the best player in the final.
That's why Lofa County will be on their knees praying that Jibwe Kone is okay. Jibwe Kone, all right, the referee has been called by the fourth official. We don't know. He might have seen something, Theo. So the referee is now being is now in consultation with the fourth official. So perhaps there was something that he saw.
It looks as if it's an off-the-ball incident.
Yeah.
So we even know with the reaction of the referee and the fourth official.
Yeah, I think it was an off-the-ball incident. The fourth referee saw that. He has, Kovado saw that. He has informed Emmanuel Mensah, and Emmanuel Mensah will flash a yellow card in the face of Derek Weah.
So that's the first yellow card in this match.
It
Going
is.
to River G's Derek Weah for an off-the-ball incident.
Yeah, and what I think is that Mr. Mensah is a little bit lenient because off the ball, in a way in which Mr. Kofado demonstrated showing his left, elbow in some games. I mean, it's going to be a straight red card. But again, this is a county meet. Derek Weah is so lucky to get away with a yellow card.
Another one of those emergency situations. People have been taken to the medical room. We're here is overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to handle the county media, isn't it?
I know. I so feel for them.
In the meantime, as we were talking, well, Ben, imagine you taking somebody into the emergency room and the hair is impeding the flow of the, it's so, they had so long. Yeah, so we're back and it's Lofa who will have a free kick. It's a goal kick, is it? Well, it is tough here at the SKD. Very, very tough. James and Debbie. Well, the set is Debbie. So we will take Debbie. It's a midfield tussle. Daniel Weah from River G onto his teammate Blamo. Blamo is charged and dispossessed. Lofa. Taken by Moba, is it? Avin Kwava gets it. Avin is challenged.
That's what I like about finals. I like goals in finals.
I like goals in finals.
Make finals exciting. It makes it competitive, more competitive. And because River G got an early goal, Lofa County replied in the 32nd minute of the first half, 2 minutes after the cooling break. Of course, we have game on and we have more excitement to come. Though I'm not feeling too happy with the number of people who have been rushed in for first aid treatment.
A lot of people have been rushed to the first aid room. So terrible, so tough. You can say, but the game will continue into the half of Lofa. Tim Stapper looking for a chance. Jeremiah Johnson fight. Jusu Dukle will clear it.
I think we can help to ask maybe do a public service.
It's a ball looking.
And ask the NPA fire service, a water truck to come here. Ask the LPRC water truck to come here so that they can spray more water on the people to sort of help with the heat.
Derek Weah pushing his way into the box of Lofa County. Still keeps it to his feet. He finds Blamo. Blamo will keep it. Challenged. Still River G. And the referee says it's a foul. He's been tripped.
Also, referee Emmanuel Mensah is on top of things.
Yeah. I think he's shown enough character, Ben.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that guy. He's a very good referee. He's one of the referees in Liberia that even CAF referees committee are having one eye on. He calls the free kick inside left channel, the River G, and see Daniel too is there alongside Bondo. Lots of blue shirts there, inevitably. Jusu Dukle is there, and right around the penalty spot, you see a crowded royal blue and green traffic as we are with this free kick inside left channel.
As we are with this free kick inside left channel, taken by the chap wearing jersey number 10 and his Bondo off target.
This will be River G's first corner in this match.
Yeah. River G County still knocking at the doors of Lofa. Corner kick taking. Frederick Bono Flose. And they beat everybody. Aviro Allison will keep it in play. His challenge. He's to the floor. And he's been left on the floor. And Lofa are making cautions, but it's still deep into the own half. Mobilize it. Jeremiah will get it. Leaves it for James Tapper. Lofa on the onslaught. This could be their second. And James Tapper. Well, he rolls away from himself. And Humphrey Grube comes sliding on the floor to get it.
Good football from Lofa to change defense to attack so rapidly. A couple of the green shirts getting involved. Those touches were made rapidly towards and over the halfway line. James Tapper gets involved. He's looking for some of the incisive run from the left side of the penalty area. But you've got to give credit to Jusu Dukle. Excellent challenge from the center half.
Indeed, I tip into Lofa's James Debbie gets it. It's a long one. Counter attack is staging. Jeremiah Johnson goes up. Jusu Dukle goes with him, and Jusu gets the better end. And the ball will roll across the toss line from a River G County player playing in the left back position, wearing jersey number 12, and of course is Marcelo Wallo, Isaac Wallo it is. Well, he's in the middle of the park, Isaac. He drifted his way down the left side. So Jusu Dukle bundles the ball back. Blamo Wea will put up a chase against Pascal Harris. Blamo dispossessed. And the River G players will fight, but Pascal Harris and the Lofa County team finds it. Big game on hand. Good fight. Jibwe Kone. He's the man who making the cautions for Lofa County. He gets an applause and he emphasized.
I think he overplayed.
He overplayed.
I love to see Jibwe Kone on the ball. I love to see Jibwe Kone's slick movement on the ball. He is a kid to watch. He's someone for the future. Jibwe Kone. He's a very, very delightful player indeed.
He's very exciting to watch. And wow, as we're all talking, that is the second time that Jeremiah Johnson is trying his right foot from a very long distance. This time, Grumpy easily taps it behind for a corner. But that is an attempt on target. Good football from Jeremiah Johnson.
It's a good one. The thing about Jeremiah is he knows he's not getting close to the goalkeeper. So he's going to be taking 23, 25-yard strikes and get the goalkeeper unaware. He might find his way through. In the meantime, corner kick. Lofa has a corner kick. And it's floated and it's hit by Humphrey Grube. James Tapper looking for the first post from the corner spots. He wants to hit on Tiger Trojan. This game is getting the best out of the players in terms of creativity. Well, Jibwe Kone.
See that? I mean, behind the back pass, I mean, this is too much. How do you call it? Look at.
Jibwe Kone is marketing himself.
Is that how they call it?
Well,
similar thing yesterday with the game against Cardiff.
I like that. Trojan Kazalu. How did you call it, Trojan?
That's a Rabona. R-I-B-O-N-A.
Oh, Abona. Okay. Welcome to our commentary team. If you just join us wherever you are, this is Inter Sports. Our pleasure to have you, Theophilus Chico Bengakpa, and of course, Mollet Trojan Kiazalu. We are drawing you through a grand final of the 2023-2024 edition of the National County Sports Meet. River G County versus Lofa, a tense, crunch, breathtaking encounter that has drawn the best out of the players. Here is Daniel Toe. River G County will come forward. Blamowea gets it. He's a goal scorer for River G County and is bonded away from him by Pascal Harris. Jusu Dukle is there. Pascal comes back. He fights for it. I feel Allison finds his way through and it takes possess. The ball is just bubbling all over the place. Aviro Allison wins it. And it comes back to Ernest Nathan. Humphrey Grube gets it. Jusu Dukle gets it. Allison. And it's Bono. Long ball looking for Daniel Toe for Leska. Keeps it in play. Still dangerously poised for Lofa. River G looking for his teammate. They scored! And this could be. And then sneaks away from post off target. James Debe lost on that occasion. But River G still knocking very hard.
Yeah, I think that was Stephen Pina in the frame. But it was a nice footwork down this left hand side again. A flat at not Addison, but Daniel Toe gets involved, whips in the cross. The pass is being cut back. Pina, I think, in my opinion, scoffed his effort. But in the end, the ball still iconizing it behind for a goal kick. We have 3 minutes of added on time, and we have already had the first substitution of the night. It's gone the way of River G County as Jusu Dukle goes to ground under the challenge from Jim Stapper. Free kick is a decision over the far side of the field. First substitution.
Yeah, it's Slawion. No, see, 11 is going in.
11 is going in. The barrier is going in. But I thought
okay, 7 is in. 7 is in.
The variant out.
And then 11 is out. Who?
The variant is out. And then in goes Eddie Livingstone. He came off the bench in the second period alongside Stephen Pina in the semi-final.
Why were coaches this time?
Alvan Quava. It's a brilliant challenge. Touches the ball into touch. But Alvin Quava must be watched. Humphrey Grube comes with a left for the ball. Deep into Lofa's up. Play by Curtis. Only just to the feet of Daniel Toe. Intercepted. He was looking for his teammate. Quava. Alvin. He's got pace down this side. Jigbe. Well, I thought he would have switched down that side. Jigbe plays well. And he commits this time. He's not just pushing his team. He's off the ball. A very good player as well. He's an asset to Lofa County.
That's why I love to see if he play offensive, he play defensive as well. That's fantastic. Jeremiah Johnson.
Jeremiah Johnson challenged by Ernest Nathan. Juicy Dukle gets it from Humphrey Grube. And River G County will come for. It's an open game, Ben. Very open game. The two teams are slotting it out. A fantastic football, breathtaking, intriguing football here, you can say. And it's that man looking for Jigbe. Jigbe gets it. And it comes back to Zion.
The way Jigbe gets control, he was surrounded by 3 opponents, and he managed to still control the ball and make a very good pass.
He's a brave player, isn't it? Not just brave, he's intelligent. Knows when to go right and left or left in case he's surrounded by a team, and he keeps the ball to a flow very quick to turn.
Free kick is a decision there inside the center cycle. A green share in the form of Bicart was heavily body checked inside the penalty area by a royal blue shirt. And so free kick is a decision. We have no time for drama in this first half. Mr. Mensah has sounded his first half whistle in this caution sun. I mean, at the SKD, that is going to take the two teams inside the dressing room. I think we have had a finder, a real finder. Good 45 minutes, 2 great goals as well. And I think we'll have more goals to see in the second half.
Still got a lot of breathtaking stuff to come up at when we resume the second half. But from the man from the SKD, in the meantime, it's easy to sell. River G won, Lofa won. We will come back your way when the second half resumes. Stay glued, don't go away as we bring you more analysis from Julius Compton and Chris Walker.
Many thanks to our crew.
It's a pleasure to rejoin us. Many thanks to Benjamin Gagba, Theophilus Chigot, and Molly Trojan Zulu for the live commentary of the first half between Giant Killer River G County and Lofa. Deservingly, I can say the two.
Oh wow! Look up. Hello there, guy. Can you hear me now? Oh wow! Look up. Hello there, guy. Can you hear me now? All right. I just want to speak to a few things here on the game, right? Okay. So before I'm gonna let you guys watch your game, but I just want to speak to a few things here. I don't know the public safety team that planned this game. I don't know what they told the audience, because if you listen to the commentator, they said that many people are going to the first aid room. And I think the reason for that is people are suffering from heat exhaustion, which is very, very bad. And just so you that live in the United States here, especially in a hot zone, during the summertime, people suffer from heat exhaustion. And one of the ways that you can reduce that heat exhaustion, number one, is to keep yourself hydrated, drinking more water. So as you can see, the stadium there is open up. It's not like a stadium that is built for top to reduce the sun rays from hitting the people directly. And sitting together in a close proximity, I think one of the things that they should have announced to everyone, if you're coming on the stadium, make sure you bring enough water. Bring enough water and to drink. And sometimes what you can also do too is to get a towel, soak the towel in water, and then tie around your neck or tie around your head to reduce the heat absorption. All right. But I don't know whether that was announced in Liberia, because as far as dealing with the high level of heat, in Liberia. I don't know what the temperature is now. I could find it oil right now. But if they don't do it, heat exhaustion could lead to heat stroke. And sometimes it leads to death because heat exhaustion is like the body is taking in more temperature, taking away the water. So I just hope that they will do something. I did hear them saying they're trying to get some fire trucks to come on the stadium and spray the water out there. That would be great. And that is part of the solution as well, too, to reduce the number of exposure to the young people. You know, when you plan any kind of event and think about it, if the country had enough electricity, one of the things they could have done was to wait for the time the sun goes down to start again. By then, let's say if that, like in Europe, people got game they play at 6 o'clock in the night, and you know they play the game at 6. Especially like in the NFL here, most of the games sometimes Monday night football people play the game at night. It's all due to some level of temperature control. But the temperature out there in Liberia is very high, and people are going to the first aid room. And the rate at which people are going to the first aid room, if many people, if they are not careful and the heat exhaustion continues to increase, there will be more people taken to that first aid room that they cannot really bear. And you know, so I think those who are in authority, they need to understand that heat exhaustion does exist, and heat exhaustion can come in different shape and form. Best thing to do is to announce on the PA system that if you get water, try to take the water, put it over your head, get a wet towel, put it around your head, and try to reduce the heat. That's all me I can add to this conversation here. All right. And the last thing I would like to add here too is I see the two teams, they are playing very beautiful football over there. But my concern here is who is looking beyond the county meet? Because those kids over there, they can be incorporated into the national team, junior team, and keep them together and train them. If you even be paying them, keep them. Even if they go as far as playing outside, fine. But there are two teams, the way I see them play, there's a best and better future in the kids. But what's going to be the outcome? Are people just going to sit down there today and see them play, and then after the county meet, they all disperse? You are wasting talent. So one of the challenges, I mean, my challenge to the government, to the sport enthusiastic fans, or however you want to describe them, what are you guys going to do with the young kids over there? Yes. What are you guys going to do with them? That's my concern, because they have the potential to do well. They have the potential to do well. So I will start thinking about a long-term plan, keeping them on the team right now, keeping them together and sponsoring them. It's not just for them to play here, keeping them together. If you keep the trend from now to 2030, Liberia will stand a better chance of going to the World Cup. If they keep the two teams together and make them one unified team, by 2030, Liberia will be going for the World Cup. The team will be better prepared. That's just my say. And you know, I'm not entitled to convincing everybody, but from what I'm seeing great potential in the young children. Whoever watching the game today, they need to keep the boys together. They have the talent. You can't put it to waste. They are young, and the coaches are doing well too. The coaches, they also need to be sent abroad to obtain coaches' license, because this is what we have provided now. They went through the entire 15 county meet. We now have two teams now, and we have two coaches with their technical staff. Send the two coaches abroad, send it into different direction. Let them go obtain their coaching license and come back. These players that are playing, select few and send them for tryout and come back. Let that be an investment. Let that be a takeaway from this team, from this game. So that in the next 5 years, you can get to see a better team. But again, it's Liberia.
A wireless call.
Hello? What's going on? Yes. She's upstairs. I'll call Randolph. I just talked to my friend, I'll call you. There she goes, she's on the phone. Call her back. Sorry, guys. So as I was saying, that's my takeaway from this county meet. That's my takeaway. And as a Liberian, I'm entitled to my share thought. One, the heat exhaustion on the field. I hope the fire truck will come and spray the water. But at the same time, if they have the PA system out there, let it announce over the PA system that people need to start to put water on their body to reduce the heat exhaustion. And then even before the game started, people who work in the weather department of our country should have been able to make the announcement that while coming on the stadium, make sure you bring a bottle of water or some type of water, and to carry along with you, not glass, but a container of water to keep yourself hydrated, to keep your skin wet because of the high level of temperature that will be out there. Also, if they had a fire truck to monitor the heat, they can also spray and use a very good PSI spray nozzles to spray the people just to cool them off. And and then the team itself, I'm looking forward to seeing the team I'm watching here. It doesn't matter whether it is Lofa or River G. They are all Liberians. We want to be part of the global community of football play, all right, or football tournament. And the only way we can put Liberia up there is to maintain the talent that we are seeing right now. Let it not be anything about politics. I'm seeing names that belong to the Southeastern playing for Lofa. I'm hearing names that belong to that region where Lofa is playing for River G. That tell you the beautiful combination we have in our country. So let's take politics out of this and focus on delivering the future of our country in terms of sport. My recommendation, keep the team together. Help them build their skill and see how far they can go. They play together, understand each other. And send the coaches out there for advanced coaching training to obtain their licenses and come back. That is my thought. All right. So I will turn it over back to you guys to watch your game. But that is my thought. For me, I'm always looking for a way to improve things. That's how I'm built. That's how I was built. And that's why I come to share. I'm a guy who always look at possibilities. Yes, whatever I see, the first question that comes to my mind, what can I make out of this thing to make it to be better than what it is now? Let me take it from point A to point B. All right. So that's my recommendation. And thank you guys so much for listening in. I'm going to pause myself here now, and you guys are going to go back to listen. Again, I would like to say a big thank you to Intel Sport. We are presenting this game on our platform here through Intel Sport, as you can see on the top right corner there, Intel Sport. They have a very good crystal and a video that I think really makes sense here. So thank you guys so much, and let's go and see a very beautiful game. May the best team win. I'm rooting for River G, but may the best team win. If you ask me, I think River G need to stick with 4-4-2. All right, need to stick with 4-4-2 because they have a very good, attacking up front, but their defense is a little bit shaky. So if they can compact the defense, they will have a very good chance of, scoring out there. Lofa, on the other hand, too, their defense not that strong, but Lofa got a very strong attacking force. So the coach need to think about that. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. And don't underestimate me, because when it comes to football game, trust me, I used to be an analyst in the football business as well too. But until you get to know me, you would think that I'm just joking. All right. So let's continue.
We've got one yellow card from Isa so far. Let's bring the stats. So far we can see shots on target, 4 at Peace Corners, 4 to Lofa, 1 to River G. 9 fouls committed thus far from River G, 4 to Lofa, 2 offsides for River G, 1 to Lofa. Yellow card, 1 to River G, nothing to Lofa. And the ball possession is in favor of Lofa County, 55-45. Chris, Look at the ball possession.
The ball possession actually speak how the game is going, because when River G took over the game, they scored that first goal. Lofa did not stop until they got the goal, and they continue because Morris Corner Jigwe is trying to see how best he can make things to work, and he tries to control this game. But Anders Nathan from River G, they are trying to see how best they can limit the pressure. So the stats shows how this game is going, how competitive it is. And like one of the fans said to us, the reason you see River G team is playing this way because 80% of the players who are playing for River G hails from River G County. Even if you are not living in River G, but you have a background for River G, so they are here fighting for the county, not only because they want to play county meet. And I think it is good for the county meet to have people with origin from that county playing. They will give their all, and this is why you are seeing with this River G team.
So we leave our main studios to John Benjamin Gakpa, Children Kezulu, and Theophilus Chikot for the second and final half that will decide who will be the champions of the special edition of the 2023-2024 National County Sports Meet in the football version. As it stands, Lofa won, River G won.
Walker, welcome back to the second half. Let's say thanks to Julius and Chris Walker. We who analyzed the first half for you. As far as we know, there's no change in personnel at the break. So let's check the lineup quickly for you. Lofa County in all green, kicking from right to left, a back four of Biker, Curtis, Harris, Mulba in midfield, two holding midfielder, Vanny and Zion. And then three attacking player. Jibwe Corner is sandwiched between James Sapper on the left and Alvin Quava on the right. And then one striker up front, Jeremiah Johnson. For River G, in goal, Grogby. The back four of Allison, Tukle, Nathan, Wallow. And in midfield, Bono, Wea, Berrien was replaced with a couple of minutes to go to the end of the first half. We saw that Livingstone, that's Eddie Livingstone, who wears shirt number 7. And then the three attacking players, Stephen Pena, Lambo Wea, who scored for River G, and Daniel. Oh. So we can now go back to what we have got to offer you. Albert Addison gets around Vanny so sweetly before checking his run. Picks up Livingstone, the soccer team on the halfway line, who's been forced to go all the way to the last that is half. And then here is We are looking to release Livingstone. Livingstone inside right channel and goes across. It just splashed it over the back post there and behind the safety. Goal kick to goalkeeper James Debe. And from break, let's welcome Trojan Kia Zulu.
Thanks, Ben, and welcome back, everyone. As Ben has told you, it's one apiece in the second half. The Lions going against the Leopard, but we see, you know that the Lions supposed to be the king of the jungle. Well, let's see whether the Leopard can really conquer the Lion.
Friend Theo Gico, are you there?
Very much alive and looking forward to a crunch second half.
Chusu Dukle dinks it nicely on the edge of the penalty. They were headed away by Zion. Only as far as a royal blue shirt. Nayeris, the number 10, that's Bono, giving away possession. Now to We are lifting the ball. Nicely headed away by Curtis. Giving away it again. Then Yaris, Pina looking to release Blambo. Low shot from distance. He cracks, but We need to twist the goal towards the corner flag to have that on target.
Went miles and miles and miles from the face of goal. I think it went sailing to River G. That's how far it went from the goal.
To Fisher.
Maybe.
Jeremiah Johnson fending off his challenge from a royal blue shirt in the former Aviro Allison. Now here is a chance for a cross towards the back post. Tapper is there. The goalkeeper comes up, makes strong claim, and he slings it. But that was poor goalkeeping in the end to sling the ball on the play for a throw into Lofa.
Now Humphrey got to restart quickly after catching the ball and his pass unintentionally.
Johnson in the blue traffic loses possession. Daniel Toe checks his run before picking up another Weir. That's Derek Weir, who gives away possession. Free kick will be the decision as Alvin Kwava goes to ground right side of the penalty area. Free kick. That's according to Mr. Mensah. Chibwe corner looks favorite to take this one. Lofa have got some beanpole players on the edge of the penalty area of River G, including Jeremiah Johnson, James Tapper, and Vanny, who is sandwiched between Bono and Nathan Ernest. River G is still getting themselves ready for this free kick. Chibwe is not more than 5 paces away from the ball. He dinks it towards the back post. He sees no other green shirt. And as the wet match ball goes to the play, when it comes back, it's going to be a blue ball because it's goal kick to River G, who are playing from left to right as we look in this second half. Here is Nathan, the free pull forward, the center defender, lifts the ball inside the center cycle. Blamo Weir goes to the ground. Free kick. Arizona Curtis is a guilty party.
That was a collision at the back of the head.
Yeah.
So immediately referee Mensah pointed to a free kick.
5 minute live on Intel Sports after the break. 2024 county mid. Jusu Dukle dings the ball on the red edge of the penalty area. Nayeris Weir, first down ball is in, clear off balance by Lofa. Jeremiah Johnson challenges inside the center cycle. Daniel Toe keeps it alive, leaves his marker on the floor. Has 2 green shirts to contend with. The first is Zion, who cuts across him and nick the ball away from him. But still River G possession. Nayeris Weir with the bright lamb shoes picks up the 7-2. Eddie's kicks from distance. It's still Icon in the wall. Mother taking a deflection on its way. And is behind for a corner. Right touchline.
That was a nice strike. Turning, of course, one time on his left foot. He struck that one, but it went agonizingly close.
Conan taking shot. Now here is Eddie. Eddie combining with Stephen Pina. In goes the cross. Not clear properly. Alvin Kwava hooks it. Other play for a throw into River G over the far side of the field. River G 1, Lofa 1. Early on, after 11 minutes, Blamo Weir poked River G's noses in front. And then on 32 minutes, River G Tapper wicked deflection that smothered under the body of Humphrey Gropey to level transaction here. So this River G 1, Lofa 1 throw. Right in front of the Lofa technical area. Allison takes another down by Bono. Pick up by Pina. Pina doesn't get away from Zion. And now Lofa can break. Kwava leaves his marker on the floor. And then he looks to overhit it as Nathan comes across him and pulls it away to safety.
We have more fire trucks coming in now, spraying water on the people. But of course, the sun has dropped a bit, but they will need it. And thankfully, we're not seeing the number of people rush into the first aid room here at the SKD Sports Complex as we did see in the first half of the match.
Alvin Kwava does well to keep it in play. We're on the bar line from the right-hand side. He picks up a teammate who checks his run. Low crowd goes in. Instead of dealt away by River G. Long ball play. Cut up on the halfway line. Over the far side of the field. 10 yards in. Love the crossfield dispatch. It comes off the body of Weir. And then Livingstone around 2 green shirt. Leaves his marker on the floor. Still Livingstone going. He's been fouled in the process. Free kick. River G just about leveled up with the red edge of the penalty area.
Livingstone has made a difference since coming on. At least, yes, I can say that. But I thought he did want too much with that ball.
I haven't heard much of Theo Jika in the second half.
Yeah, as always, breathtaking stuff. I knew it would be breathtaking. And we did say earlier on, from the beginning of this game, we have a game on hand. The two teams have opened up this game. No one is respecting either side, so much so that it's difficult to get up front. Charles Aviro Allison will take this one. He takes it deep into the half. Heads will go up, and then you take off from there.
Allison's free kick comfortably dealt with by Lofa for a throw into River G. Red touchline. Taken to Bondo. And here is Allison trying to get around 2 green shirt. Goes to the ground looking for the free kick not given. James Tapper. Tapper leaves his marker on the floor. Juicy Dukley, who managed to get the ball over the touchline for a throw in to Lofa. Left touchline as a play from right to left. Biker, the Suicide left back, in the path of Jeremiah Johnson. Headed away strongly by Juicy Dukley. And here is Livingstone. Livingstone taking on Zion. Gets away from Zion. Trying to bring in Weir, but instead he picks Pascal Harris, who finds Tapper Nursley getting away from Juicy Dukley. He's been fouled. This should be a yellow card, and this will be the second yellow card of the night. And it rightfully so goes to Juicy Dukley.
Tapper would have played it down the right side where he's got Aquava moving and then going into space to receive. Instead, he kept on, even though it sufficed an advantage, but playing it forward would have been much more better for Lofa County.
Trojan.
Once he made the touch, he should have seen his teammate and play one and keep running. But of course, the foul on him now has reduced the second yellow card, and everything goes to River G County.
Yeah. So there you have it. Juicy Dukley, who plays his club football for Nimad FC, relegated at the close of the second division league season, has himself in the book. He is contesting for best defender award in this competition. Juicy Dukley, the Bimpo spread header centered half, number 15, is booked on 55 minutes in this 2024 county meet founder. Alexander Carter stands Akimbo to restart play. The number 4 will dress about 4-5 paces away from the ball. 2 royal blue shirts are in front of him. He dinks it inside the area. The strong Juicy Dukley heads it on the play. It's going to be corner left touchline as we look. Jibwe corner takes the corner shot to Tapper. Tapper trying to flick his marker and then good defending as the River G player comes across and volley it towards the halfway line. Here is Blamo Weir. Zion does well. Yeah, showing strength there, Trojan. I agree with you. Pascal Harris diagonal on the ball on the halfway line, picks up a teammate. And here's Ivan Quava a couple of steps over. And Ennis Nathan just cut across him and put it on for a throw into River G red touchline.
Yeah, and I see a couple of players warming up at the back of the goal there for Lofa County. So it might be Lofa is thinking about making his first substitution.
Quava giving the ball away. Now River G trying to break down this left-hand side. Long ball play to Weir. Off the floor, challenge by Curtis. Free kick is a decision. Weir stays down. And not more than a free kick. Mr. Mensah is going to give to River G. That's a throw in. Doesn't even give a free kick. We continue on playing. River G possession. In goes another Rabona according to Trojan. I haven't checked the wall of though. Now here is Livingstone. Goes to ground looking for the free kick. Naya Water. Chapet picks up. Corner. Steps away from the third green shirt. Thought he was far. But River G now attacking from the left hand side. Stephen Pena checks his run. He's over again. Curtis. In goes the cross. Nobody deals with it. And Livingstone recycles it. And the player on the floor is back out from Susa FC in the Margibin second division, or first division, that's third division, I'm sorry, Puts the ball to play for a throw into River G. Oh, Bondo, I'm sorry, Bondo, 19 yards on the cross, headed there by Blamo. We are trying to recycle possession for River G. Left side of the penalty area. Cuts in on his right foot, goes to the ground, looking for the free kick. Mensa said, let's play. Jeremiah Johnson can break away with the black and green shoes. He passed us in front. Vanny, who's trying to break away from midfield. In the end, is River G possession inside their own half. Diagonal backward pass to Jusu Dukle. Forward pass down to Avira Allison on the halfway line for River G. Pina doesn't turn. He has an 8. Then Avira Allison wings in the ball. Goalkeeper DB comes on. Strikes it. Zion clears it on the half volley. We continue and play. Mr. Mensah stops play. Attention now should be given to the number 7 who came on as a first half substitute, Eddie Livingstone.
I think Livingstone was strong with the ball, along with the ball when goalkeeper Davis came out. He left no stone unturned. 18 boy, man.
Maurice Sika will be introduced almost near the hour mark for River G. And he's going to replace Stephen Pina. So Pina Farmer is over. And he's done so well. His farmer has lasted for an hour.
Yes, and it's River G making the second substitution of the game so far. Lofa County is as well, meaning they're still on with the team. They started this match here. So Livingstone is back up. The play is going to resume.
With a drop ball from Mr. Mensah. I think he's going to drop it in front of Edison Curtis. Curtis now gingerly trying to roll the ball with his cleat. Lifts it long. Jusu Dukle is strong. Favorite to head this one. He does. The clearance is partial. Johnson brings it down to Jibwe Corner, who can turn, trying to release Baikar. The intent is good, but it was not a perfect pass for Baikar to keep it in play. So it's throw right touchline for River G, who are playing from left to right in this second half. Long ball play for Weir to chase. Pascal Harris has a clear on the half volley. Only as far as Stephen Pina, who knocks it down. Zion hooks it on the half volley. Dukle is there against Jeremiah Johnson. And then a cushion header back to his goalkeeper, Humphrey, who controls it without lamb shoes before bouncing it only once and slings it in the path of the blonde-headed Jusu Dukle. Now here is Tapper for Lofa. Picks up corner. Corner first time ball looking for Tapper with the return pass. Is nicely blocked by River G. Throw in left touchline, Lofa. Vanny. Nice looking pin shoes. Lift the long header away comfortably by River G. We are struggling to get it under control. Zion is there. Bondo. River G playing now. Nice looking football on the left hand side. Daniel Toe skips away from Curtis. In goes the cross. Harris does so well to comfortable DWA off balance. Zion now. 20 yards short of the halfway line. Right of the center circle. Turns Derek Weir very well. Picks up Vanny. Vanny trying to release Alvin Quava. Can Alvin Quava keep it in play? Yes, he does. Checks is wrong. Rico couple of times. In goes the cross towards the back post. It's been clear almost near the halfway line. Baikal keeps it in play for Lofa. Has two royal shirt, blue royal shirt to contend with. Tappet has been fouled. 3 yards in from the left touchline. Averell Allison is the guilty party.
We see end-to-end stuff here. Game is open. No one is sitting back defending, which is a good thing that we're watching here this afternoon in this grand final.
Substitution for River G. This will be their third change. Their opportunities for making change in this half should be over. You can make 5 changes, but 3 opportunities. They made 1 before halftime, 1 in the second half. Now they've made 2 So they can only change again if the game goes extra time. So number 13. Yeah, number 13, Sikat is on for Steven Pina. And I think we have another player who gone in too. Livingston just coming in with a number 7. He was injured. Let's hear from Tio.
Yeah, looks as if he was on the floor injured. Remember when that play was made, there was a player lying on the floor. It was Livingston, but as to whether it's been substituted, they still need to be confirmed.
So the man who is duped as Marcelo Waller is coming off for River G. He's going to be replaced with Jacob Bima. So Bima will take over the left back position, and he has to start immediately by defending this Lofa free kick that is inside left channel. 3-4 yards in from the left touchline, and goes straight to the goalkeeper, who got us comfortably. Pascal Harris. Tappe, the flag is off for the offside. Tappe cut offside by Mr. Ethan Grant's flare over the far side. Daniel Toe gets the better of Curtis, trying to twist and turn. Quava then picks up We are turning away from Curtis, giving away possession to Daniel. That's Vanny. Vanny long ball, but straight through the goalkeeper, Humphrey, who's under no pressure. Spray-headed Humphrey. Bring on Dukley. Next looking player from Sika, who gets his first touch. Livingstone goes to the ground looking for the free kick. He gets one slightly right of the D in a dangerous position for River G. And having talked about River G substitutions, here is Lofa County first substitution. It's going to be double substitutions for Lofa. Ezekiel Vanny is out. He's going to be replaced by Bangaloo Kone. And then Fred Deshoud, who won the county meet with Lofa County, is coming on as a second half substitute. Who is he going to replace, Fred? I know he's a midfielder. Covered Mulba. So Mulba playing in left back position is being withdrawn. He has to run more than 60 yards or so. To get a warm handshake from Deshoud, who wears number 11. Nice looking red and pink shoes. He has to start immediately with defending this one. Bremer with the shot! That's a flashing drop, a flash wide goal kick.
Well, I don't have much expectation when it comes to these free kicks because
none has gone in this competition.
I've not seen any of the quarterfinal stage because I might have not watched all of the group stage preliminary matches, but from the quarterfinal stage I've not seen somebody.
Oh, what a save! The ball is still there. Chin Tappert heads in. It looks like Lofa had come from behind to lead River inside the SKD with 67 minutes on the clock. Emmanuel Mensah agreed. Chin Tappert put Lofa in front with a flying header, if you like, looping header from 7 yards out after Humphrey Grumpy had made a great save to keep it out on the first attempt. But Tappert was first on hand to follow in the rebound, and Lofa had come for a goal down to lead River G in the 2024 final. River G 1, Lofa 2.
Lofa is doing a Real Madrid in this competition. 2 times coming from behind. In the semi-final, they did come from behind to win. In the final, they've come from behind again to take the lead. And James Tappert has put his name on the score sheet. for the 2 goals here in this grand final. James Tapper is a very popular name in county meet. This will not be his first time lifting the trophy if Lofa County goes on to win it.
When these two sides met in 2022 in the group stage, Lofa won by 2-0. James Tapper was on the score sheet. Here is Theo Jika.
Well, classic piece from James Tapper. Good response after an initial save by the goalkeeper. It tells you how much. Well, it's a clear goal. He's onside, and that's the clarity I wanted to provide. Again, the West woke up when we thought they were sleeping, and of course, the Southeast will have to go to bed for a while. Lofa has responded. They equalized and they've extended their lead. They send a message to River G County. We are here to stay. Maybe just the goals of football from the Southeast will smile with River G County, get them back on level terms, and it's game on here at the SKD.
Now for the first time, Lofa have come from behind in this competition. Now in the lead, River G by 2-1 with about quarter of the game left. My name is Ben Gakwa. Tiefela Jiko is here. He will take you through the bring of the 90-minute or the full-time whistle. If River G get back on level term to 2-2, then we will go to extra time. But until that, here is Theo Jiko.
As we speak, it is a lion that is conquering the leopard.
Lofa are all over the place against River G County. The Kumbas, the Krubos will dance on the Wologisi Mountain, and of course, the Southeast will remain quiet for a time being. But River G County will not give it up. They will fight until the last minute. Trust my words. 69 minutes gone. This is Zion on it. Touched by that man wearing jersey number 9, Jibbe Connor, into touch. Throw in for River G County. Taken by the top wearing jersey number 4, Zion Hersey, and inspected by his teammate. Only trust to River G County. Jibbe Connor will put up a press and they will fight for it. Everything is at stake.
Lofa's first yellow card.
Lofa gets a first yellow card.
I think it goes to the substitute.
It's in a panicking position for Lofa County. River G gets a free kick. River G will get a free kick. Lofa will have to put up a defensive posture program. But having said that, it is promising for them. You need somebody with precision, some accuracy, and weight to get it on target beyond James Debbie.
I do not expect anything from that spot kick to turn into a goal, except perhaps it takes a deflection or something.
I'm going to honestly disagree with him, but it's a very dangerous position. 22 yards or right inside the D, slightly left of the D, and you see a blanketed Lofa wall that consists of
4, 5, 6 players.
6 players.
Lofa will have to defend. River G has a free kick. Who takes it? Livingstone! Only just in the arms of James Debbie. Lofa gets a breather. The SKD for a moment shakes up. And the SKD for a moment celebrates James Debbie for keeping his hands behind that one.
Yeah, I think it's a nice looking free kick. The intent is good to try to put it between the legs of the player in the wall, but it goes straight through to James Debbie.
River G will come forward, but this challenge is Lofa coming forward. River G puts up a challenge. 72 minutes gone.
I see James Tapper, I think, theatrically going to ground. I don't think Mensa will do anything about that.
Well, Georgian, in these times, there will always be some theatrical moves to kill the game when it matters most. This is now.
2009, they were beaten. Of course, they have been led here again by Lofa County. So they do not have any experience as to how to, continue a match of such. They themselves have come from behind before to win. But Lofa seems to be the ones noted in the final. That Lofa County has had an experience, especially playing back-to-back finals. Lofa has got enough experience to do whatever they can to win this particular match this evening.
Exciting football game here at the SKD. James Tapper stands on his feet, and the game will move forward. Zero 0886-026293, 0779-711-861 are the numbers you can, send your mobile money to support Intersports broadcast, just in case you are one of those wanting to help with our broadcast. Lofa County moving forward. It's not a promising chance. And bundles of Humphrey Grube into toss. Lofa want to extend their lead, Ben. They look positive.
Yeah, very cool. That's the word. They look very positive. They're not defending a single goal. They're trying to charge, that River G Red Star of the pennant in the area. I mean, we have a temporary stop because Mr. Mensah had called on the players to go for a cooling break.
And we take a cooling break. It's difficult to read your messages. We've been strangled by the technology. It's not giving us time to read your messages. But wherever you are, it is Lofa who are leading here by 2 goals to 0. 2 goals to 1 rather. And so Ben will run you some of the messages.
Yeah, Kelvin, Savannah's Kevin Morris, Duke Eric Nangwe, they are all watching. I must mention that Kevin Morris is the president for 2nd Division South Global Farmer. Chris Tama is also following One Love, particularly for Lofa County. Prince S. Freeze is saying we from Lofa. That's what we can do. Mantu Panan is saying Lofa, congratulations. Alice Swag, Christian Swag Jr. Anyone who wins takes the day. Yeah, we do agree. Gamen in double, obviously from Lofa County, is happy that Lofa are in the league. Lofa is my baby. Benu Kama, congratulations. Lots of green colors there, waving for Lofa County. Lady K. Cody is also excited for Lofa. And almost all the comments are seen for Lofa, including Buaka M. Sherry. Next time, River G will press their coat suits. Wow.
Well, the boys in blue are trailing here at the SKD. It's River G. They've got massive Southeastern solidarity. So too are Lofa County. Bon County will be deeply rooted behind Lofa County, trust me. And it's the Southeast versus the West. It's easy to say. 2-1. Lofa leads. Corner kick taken. Jibbe corner, Rose head, and it's been smuggled away by River G County. But Lofa will fight for it. And the whistle sound, the referee says play will continue. This is promising. Lofa County. And as Nathan comes forward with it. River G coming forward across the halfway mark now. Some 10 meters. How did he? Wahonichos Daniel Toe gets it. How did he let the ball bumble away from him? Mentally, psychologically, you can sense that there is something wrong with his game at this moment. Maybe I may be wrong.
I was talking about the experience in playing such a match in the final. Lofa has said they've won it before. River G has been there, but never won it before. And being down, of course, takes a lot of experience to come back. And Lofa County is doing just that, which River G doesn't have.
Humphrey Grube picks it up. He's going to stage an attack immediately. He does. It's a challenge.
There's a free kick.
And Lofa County are being very physical, hustling River G down every time they're on the ball. Blamowe, Jerry Esege on the ball. I talk about the physicality of the Lofa County squad.
Curtis guilty. It's been penalized for bringing down the Waytown forward, who scored first after 11 minutes in this match. And I mean, we are having the game. I don't think River G are totally out of it. I still believe a dozen of meanings in football, plenty of time.
Plenty of time, 12 minutes plus other time left for River G County to make a comeback. They need something exceptional. They need somebody in that squad who has the nerves, who has the creativity and the brilliance to turn the screws in their favor. They are down here by 2-1. James Tapper making it 2 for Lofa County. Free kick. Blamawea is there. Juicy Dukle is there. Another wall is built. James Tapper is coming, trick in the funniest way. Blamawea flashes it and it's bundled into touch by Debbie. It's a super strike, and of course the set is fantastic as well.
Yeah, super strike. The save is from the top draw to parry it away for a corner.
And the corner is taken. Still Lofa on the defensive. Livingstone gets it. He's going to put it on his left foot as he's always done. It's a true pass. It's looking promising. Intercepted. And Lofa will stage a counter immediately. Straight brought to the floor by Humphrey Grube. Good football from the lads on the pitch. Both in green and blue. Livingstone will get behind. And it's a foul. It should be a yellow card. Well, Emmanuel Mensah should give a yellow card on this occasion, except
Jibwe Corner looks to be slowing down the attack of River G, who are trailing.
Well, if Emmanuel Mensah doesn't give a yellow card on this occasion, trust me, I'm not going to be a happy commentator with you.
I think it's lenient.
It should be a booking. It's unfair to me in my mind. It was a yellow card. Of course.
But River G are having more of these free kicks.
It's offside. Yeah, it's offside.
It's almost 3 miles offside.
Yeah, it's offside. Jibe is lucky to have gone away from Emmanuel Mensah on that occasion, but that was a bookable offense in my mind. Game on at the SKD. 10 minutes left for Lofa County to lift up a trophy for the 2023-2024 National County Meet. Then a lot of Southeastern solidarity. I see a Marylander there standing for River G, I'm sure, but it looks dicey for a moment. At least they've got to smile the hard way and surrounded by a lot of green shirts. But on the pistol suit is Lofa in possession, long board. Avin Kwava. He will keep it to his feet. He does. Free kick floated inside. Another free kick. It's a cross test into the arms of Humphrey Grube. It finds Livingstone. They've got to move forward with this ball. They need to move forward. Derek. He's brought to the floor. Well, Emmanuel Mensah continues play. Yeah. Well, I think Mensah is convinced that the ball was won. And these are nervous situations now. Daniel Toh will put up a chase against a Lofa County player. Lofa is on the move. Tapper will go forward and is taken by Humphrey Grube.
Yeah, I want to speak about that challenge. The player looking for the free kick, Joel Doe, not more than 6 yards. Mensah looks at him and he doesn't signal. So Mensah knows that that's not a free kick because Mr. Doe was closer than the referee.
So he was looking for the assistant referee's call. He didn't. So he's convinced that there was nothing wrong. River G playing beautiful football here at the SKD, but they are down by 2-1. Daniel Toh gets set. Well, why did he? It's promising for Lofa County. They could make it. Grube comes out and Grube intercepts. Good defending for Humphrey Grube. And he commits a foul, does he? Is it a foul in the process? It is a foul. Well, yeah, it is. But a good save for Humphrey Grube.
I think it's given the goal kick. I think a goal kick is the decision. And that save from Humphrey Grugby should not be overlooked, because if River G come back and get the equalizer, they will know how important was that save. Because if that had gone in, game over.
Yeah, game over. Well, nervous sense from the SKD. And the Lofans will sink and dance. The Lofans will celebrate. The Southeasterners, with the massive solidarity behind River G, will remain quiet for the time being. But it is a full SKD Sports Stadium. It's easy to say, Ben. The SKD is lively. It's full to capacity.
Yeah, I'm just thinking how these thousands of people get out of here. Recall, there are thousands more outside the stadium, you know.
That's the beauty of Liberia counter made for you. Sneaking in behind. Is it Derek?
Yeah, he microwaves it.
Yeah. Still promising Charles Allison. And the rolls here on the deck. Lofa on the back foot. River G looking for an opportunity. Still Lofa. Still on the back foot. River G sneaks in. And his header. Lofa will push forward. James Tapper will get this one. And he's going to keep it. He does. He keeps it. And there is no tackle at all. Good officiating from Emmanuel Mensah on this occasion. River G comes forward. Livingston gets it. On his left foot. Sneaking it in behind the defense. Curtis Alexander Heads. And only just from the head of Lamawea into the arms of James Debbie.
Yeah, I think James Tapper has to be stronger. He has to be stronger than that. He had the opportunity to get away from Joseph Freeman. Instead, he was looking for the free kick, and he tried to make most of it. So, like you said, good officiating from Mr. Mensah. The boy is with goalkeeper Debbie. He's under no pressure whatsoever. He has 5 minutes plus either on time to win another county meet for Lofa.
Their second then in how many years?
It will be their second in 3 years.
Their second in 3 years. Lofa County are poised to win it. But River G wouldn't succumb so easily. 10 minutes to fight. They've got 10 minutes down the side. Charles Allison combines with his former teammate at Maryland County. And he's going to play on his right for Trojan. He's going to the floor. Frustration seems to be setting in for Charles Allison. It's a wrong-footed ball. As you can see, he's struggling to get back on his feet. And James Debbie will keep it.
Lofa County is still playing an open kind of game. I thought that they've taken the lead. They would have been more defensive, but they gave him River G the opportunity to come back in this game. River G just have to be a bit experienced, and they might just do that because the spaces are there. The spaces are there. I see River G making another substitution, but if River G can just keep it cool, keep a level head, I see them coming back in this game. Except
from the signals from the signal of that coach, he wants 3 defenders. He's taking some risk now.
Yeah, you have to take risk at this point. So I agree with Allison.
Is pull out.
Withdrawn, and then the number 3 goes in, who has less than 3 minutes to make impression. William Slewy and Kofa.
So from that signal, River G County will revert to 3 defenders and play in a 3-5-2 formation, taking some risk. Well, they've got to take risk. Livingston, good turn. He's going to go off in the slide.
Yeah, that's excellent defending there. I mean, from back up after he looked a bit turned and torn by Livingston. He recovers in time to slide foot first, put the ball to play, corner red touchline. He goes to ground injured. Mensah is spot on.
And one thing I know is that the team that is in the lead, most often it is their players who will receive treatment.
Yeah, but we have not had too much delays.
No, there haven't been too many delays in this
That
game.
is because much of the game has been even, perhaps. So, but now that Lofa is in the lead, we'll be having
We expect Lofa to delay Trojan, but to be honest, I haven't seen much of a delay from Lofa since they went 2-1 up front.
Alexander Newa, I say you're watching from the United Kingdom, London. Well, thanks. We haven't had too much chance to read the messages because our internet have been giving us some headache. But Freak is taking corner kick. Jason Dukla brings River G back on level terms. The SKD is alive. And it's 2-2. Trojan Kenzalo, he has it with power with all of the venom, and the Southeast will wake up once again.
I saw Lofa County playing an open game, allowing River G to attack more, and they attacking River G. Of course, the substitution made by River G to play 3 in the defense, more in the attack are just paid up, and we are now back on level terms.
We are back on level 10. Towering header from a dead ball situation. Jusu Dukle was the one in the frame after he almost given that goal, that second Lofa goal away. That is a goal of relief. I mean, his eyes look teary, heading in unstoppably to put us back on level 10. And we've got less than a minute to play inside the SKD. A minute of regulation to play inside the SKD. River G 2. Lofa 2. We enjoy ourselves as well.
Stepping, beating on allocation. The Southeast refuses to go to bed from the West. And it's good football from the SKD.
The leopard stood up and scored to the lion.
Yes.
The fight is on between the leopard and the lion. Let's see who will go down.
No doubt we are going into extra time. We are headed to extra time.
Headed to extra time. More venom football, more vibes here from the SKD, from our Inter Sports team. If you just joined us, it is 2 apiece at the SKD. 1 minute of normal time to play for. This is Inter Sports. We are live from the Samuel Kanda Sports Complex. This is the grand final of the men's edition of Liberia's biggest sports festival. I'm Theophilus Chico alongside Ben Gologo Gakpa and of course Molly Trojan Kiazolo. We are here giving you a description of things as they unfold.
I can imagine that all these supporters were asleep when Lofa looked to be winning. But in the end, they've been reawakening.
Reawakening indeed. And they will sing their Grebo song. And they said, "Y'all come, y'all come, y'all come."
That's the meaning?
Yes, y'all come.
They're ready for you guys.
Yeah, y'all
Bring
come.
it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Bring it on, Lofa. Bring it on.
Bring it on, Lofa.
And the reawakening, as you guys are calling it, has come as a rude awakening for Lofa County.
It's a rude awakening. But the thing
Lofa-
about it, Trojan, it's a gospel song kind of. Y'all can like worship our God, something like that. So they're telling that y'all come. We can't. Anyone they were saying we are here to worship. We will worship at the SKD and win Lofa County. But for a moment they were quiet. Now it's a reawakening, as you say, a rude reawakening.
Has become a rude awakening for Lofa County. And Lofa now will have to see how they can surmount the lepers of River G. But the people of Fishtown, I'm sure, being supported by the people of Grand Gita County, the people of Maryland County, the people of Grand Crew County, who are all supporting them here. I'm sure there is much joy as this game is leveled. Northern Liberia versus Southeastern Liberia here at the SKD is 1 apiece, and I'm sure, like Ben said, we shall be going into extra 30 minutes here at the end of the first 90, except something miraculous happens.
Wow, that's a nice goal. That's a nice goal. I mean, the corner taken by the substitute, cleansing header. He steps away from his support, Michael Jusu Dukle, and he heads home unstoppably. Unstoppably. See the run. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That's genius.
Yeah.
Absolute genius.
It's a power drive.
The powered header from the Nima FC.
In his head.
I'll tell you.
It's a last minute strike.
Well,
and he hits it with all the venom in
that's
it.
wonderful from the kid.
He lifts, not only did he lift River G up, he lifted the Southeast up.
Lift up for the Southeast. Jusu's equalizer. The 1 minute of added on time I think, has subsided after that injury to the River G goalkeeper. But Theo is still here. Trojan Molukezuli is here. We are level. No goal to divide these two sides. We are headed into extra time.
It's been a pulsating, breathtaking, intriguing football match. It's in the normal time.
See the handshake from the official.
Yeah, the match official.
Like they have done a job.
They are appreciating themselves. They know they've done a massive job.
Controversy.
It's a grand final, and it's kept the way it should be kept from the perspective of the fans. Everybody professionally watching football. I think we saw beautiful officiating. Did we see also a good game? Yes, we did. Great game, Trojan. Your thoughts?
So far, because the job is not completed yet. We did see what Torgino did. He did a very good job in the first 90 minutes, but then hell went loose in the extra 30 minutes that was played on Monday. But as we see it, the two teams are now maybe having a bit of a pep talk before the extra minute can start, extra 30 minutes. But maybe let's go to our guys who will be giving us some analysis here before we get restarted.
Plenty of smiles on the southeastern faces around the stadium, and even some people in my background. I won't call names, but some of the Intel supporters, the Intel sports officials or workers, if you like, they're wearing plenty of smiles. But let's now quickly go to Julius Compton and Chris Walker, who can give you or describe the second half to you blow by blow.
Many thanks to Benjamin Gakpa, Trojan.
Hey guys, I'm watching again here with you guys, and thank you guys so much. You know, sport bring everybody together. We did enjoy sport on 12th Street as well, so I'm really enjoying the game. I mean, the goal the guys scored, tear came out of my eyes, and the reason I was sharing here is because, you know, the game is taking me back to the days before the war came to our country, how we used to enjoy sport. So I really enjoyed the goal scored by River G. I mean, like the commentator said, it's the Southeastern actually taking on the West. And that's true. They are absolutely right. And, you know, because the Southeastern is a conglomeration of a lot of counties, just like Lofa itself. But it's a beautiful game. And, you know, it's a beautiful game. And just to remind you guys, the goal that K scored, the equalizer, kind of remind me of the goal that DJ Drogba scored against Bayern Munich when he played for Chelsea, if you guys remember, because the game was almost at the end when Drogba scored that goal. When that ball scored that goal, you know what my mind ran? It ran straight to DJ Drogba goal. Yes, that's exactly what I remember. So again, I'm very confident that I believe that River G will win this game. I believe it. Yes, I believe that River G will win the game. The only thing River G needs to do now is to either maintain the 4-4-3 or the 4-4-2, because their forward was a little bit lacking. They put more pressure on the defense, and that led to the second goal against River G. River G does have the sneaky attack to score. However, coming back to hold the ball is very difficult. So let's just watch. But I'm confident that River G will come back to win this. And for any reason they can go to penalty kick, Lofa County is out. River G will win. I'm going to hold my promise, but you get to know. All right, so let's get back to the game. Enjoy yourself here. There's no politics here today. It's all about real football, all right? So let's continue to have that conversation. The game's about to start. I'm out.
He got a free head up. No, Alexander Curtis was around. And I think whenever Alexander make a mistake, it becomes a very disastrous for Lofa County. So we'll leave our studios and John Benjamin Gakpa and Alexa Theophilus Chikot and Trojan Molekia Zulu for the first half of the extra 30.
Thank you, my astute friends, Julius Compton and Chris Walker, who have been providing analysis for you at every break. They are going to be back after 15 minutes to tell you what happened in the first half of other time. My name is Ben. Trojan is here, and so is Theo. This is the 2024 County Mid Football Final at the SKD. River G 2, Lofa 2, where the first goal was scored by Blamo after 11 minutes. Lofa never allowed down so easily, and they crafted a magnificent equalizer to go back on level terms. And then, when that defense of River G was breached, off balance, James Tappert headed home to put Lofa noses up front. When you think that Lofa were hanging on only for their second ever triumph in the history of the football category of the National County Sportsmen, River G headed home unstoppably to bring the final back on level term. And that follows a strong header from their center back, Chusu Dukle. I mean, not more than what he deserved after he almost screwed things up in that middle when he could be held easily responsible for the goal that could have won the championship or the title for Lofa. What a goal of relief for the youngster to draw Liverpool, that's River G, back on level terms. So it's 2-2. We are having 30 minutes of bonus. The first of the 15 minutes of 30 minutes on the way. Early injury to a River G player, and we're going to restart play with a drop ball from Mr. Emmanuel Mensah, our central referee. Chusu squares in to Bondo. Bondo lifts it long over the halfway line. The servitude of Lofa heads it before it's been pulled out of play for a throw-in. Now here comes Lofa. Jobe trying to get away from Derek Weir. Checks his run inside the center cycle. Sprays it. Diagonal to the left. Pick up by Alvin Quava. Quava doesn't get in time. And it is throw-in to River G. Just about level on with the edge of their own red side of the penalty area. Here is Trojan for the first time in this extra time of other time.
And of course, River G have reverted to 4 in the back. Remember, when they wanted the goal, they played 3 in the defense, but now they've reverted to 4 at the back.
From River G, you take risks when you are down, and then when parity is being restored, you revert. And every time you're to trying to release the number 13, will go to the ground. Mr. Mensah is interested. Throw into Lofa, red touchline, deep inside their own red back area. We're going to have a Lofa change. Oh, Alfred Allison leaves Juicy Douglas on the floor. Still Allison. That's Quava. But he gave away the possession. Snellwell. Jacobs. Who set up that late equalizer. Terrible pass from Jacobs. Beeman, Jacobs Beeman. I'm not seeing much of James Tappert. Was he stretched on? And
also not seeing much of he's still there, Jigbe, who had a lot to say, but of course it seems like exhaustion is taking over.
Substituted, his final is over. He lasted 94 minutes here inside the SKD, and he's been replaced with number 12 for Lofa County. Can't get his name, but he gets his first touch, scampering towards the right side of the River G penalty area. Here is Zion, the holding midfielder. Jacobs Beamer has been fouled in the process, and the newest Lofa player to be introduced is a guilty one. Free kick on the red touchline, about 4 yards in from that red touchline, as River G played from right to left over the far side of the field. Jacob, that's Juso Dukley. I would love Dukley going inside the penalty area instead. He wants to take the free kick. Andrew Sami is the number 12 for Lofa who has come on. So Jusu Dukley will take the free kick. Lots of Royal Blue shirts are in there, including Bima, Livingstone, Blambo Wea is towards the back post. The goalkeeper is there. The referee blows his whistle inevitably for a foul on the goalkeeper towards the back post as James Debbie stays on the floor.
Please do not jump over the fence. Please do not jump over the fence.
Trust my words. The fans were overwhelmed. The security. I'm afraid it's been a usual thing in a country final day like this. I'm just wondering how we're going to handle this. But Georgia, I'm afraid. I don't know. It's just my thought anyway.
I see a lot of I see people in steward like jackets. I see the security. I see a lot of people around the field. So I hope they are there to deter these fans from going. But let's see what happens.
Here is Sammy Kwaba trying to break away, goes to the ground, looking for the whistle, doesn't get it. The River G bring the ball away. Through Ernest. Pick up at that's Daniel Toe. Bima gets involved, trying to turn Sammy. Goes to the ground, looking for the free kick, gets one. Midway inside his own half, Bima. He turns over the free kick to Jusu Dukle, who knows how to float those long balls inside the Lofa's half. Scorer of that late goal that is keeping us here longer at the SKD, Jusu Dukle. He's had a fantastic game. In fact, even much more fantastic tournament. Livingstone checking on his left foot, squares it. Pick up here, number 13, skips away from Curtis. Here is a chair, shoots, right footed. Goalkeeper pumps it away, and then for the Lofa completes the clearance over the dead ball line. Throw in, River G left touchline.
Lofa living dangerously as River G knocks on the door to see if they can come up with the lead here, which would be something to see.
Crowd have been reawakening the game. They produce the first real threat on goal in this first half of extra time. They're looking better than Lofa County now. River G love to turn here inside left channel, looking for some support. Whips the ball inside the penalty area. Lofa have it clear temporarily. Andrew Salmon brings it down with his yellow shoes, doesn't get away from his opponent, and the yellow Blambo we are shocking up challenge from Zion. And then Vannon takes over. Jibwe, who has gone quiet, turn two blue shirts before picking himself to Sami. Sami giving the ball away to Neto. River G looking stronger now. Jarek Weir inside center cycle. Picks up Daniel Toe. Tito needs some support on the right touchdown. Checks in on his right foot. Turns away nicely before squaring the pass here. Picking up number 13. We need some space and time. Sika. Still Sika. Checks his run. Then left the pass from Sika. Picks up Bima. In goes the cross. Blammer is on the floor. Clear handball is a decision as the ball ricochets off the hand of Daniel Toe, who is going to charge down Edisana Curtis inside the Lofa penalty area. Free kick is a decision.
And it seems like after River G came from behind late in the 90 minutes, of course, they are more energized in this extra first half, in this extra 30 minutes.
Yaros Lofa up River G. Here they come again with Sika. Keeps it in play, Sika. Picks up Neto, now to Sika. He throws the legs, doesn't keep it in play, but he still managed to get it back. Sika from a Lofa substitute. Now, Bima trying to turn. Jobo corner gets possession, leaves his marker on the floor. Scampering, gets back two players, and then Derek Weir gets across. Jobo has been far in the process. According to Mensa, free kick Lofa, a player of River Chiefs on the floor.
Jacob makes these kinds of runs. Of course, defenders are left in his wake. And that's where I like to see him. That's how I like to see him. He's so dangerous with the ball between his feet. He can make the pass. He can make the run. He can turn. He can do anything he wants with the ball. He's an exceptional player, Jigbe Kone.
When he doesn't make the wrong, Jibwin, I mean, it's almost like he's not in the game. So when we just talk about he was asleep, he has awakened himself. Jibwe will restart play with this Jibwe's free kick that is now more than 4 yards in from the red touchline. Midway inside River G's half. We've got 9 blue shirts behind the ball for the moment. As we await this free kick taken, Jeremiah Johnson and Dukley have been ushered aside by Mr. Mensah to administer some sort of advice to them.
He's going back now, but he's all the way on the 6-yard line.
Jibwe wings it straight overhead everybody and behind for a goal kick to Humphrey Gropey.
Poor from Jibwe.
That's obviously at this stage. Towering leg. Blambo still looks strong. Taking on Curtis. One-on-one situation. Checks his run. Brings in Slarian cover. Cover running in. But good challenge from Jibwe to feign off cover. Wins possession. Wins the free kick inside right channel or left channel if you like. That's Lofa's right. River G's left. The ball has been hacked by Curtis. In the power of Jeremiah Johnson. Doesn't keep it under control, but Zion taps it nicely to Jibwe, who brings it down lovely. Strokes away from Derek Weir. Lofts the ball inside the penalty area. Groppy goes low. Collects it. No worry at all. River G 2. Lofa 2. 102 minutes play inside the SKD.
And if it stays like this, it means that we'll be watching the two teams settle it with a post-match penalty kick.
Josh guilty of fouling Alexander Curtis just on the edge of his own penalty area. Free kick to Lofa. They play from left to right, all in green. Trouble times, I must say. I see their coach standing akimbo just on the edge of his own penalty area. And Mr. Daniel Sisler, controversial River G coach, all in white. Ball play long. Strong header from Nathan. Hacked towards the halfway line. Can Jibwe keep it in play? He doesn't. Throw in left touchline. River G playing from right to left. And at this stage, you don't expect the players to be in a hurry.
No, they wouldn't be in a hurry. And the Lofa County coach is standing like, what more can I say? What more can I don't think I have anything else to add here, you know, from his stand.
James DB who slings it for Curtis. Curtis bringing the ball forward gingerly, looking for some support in the form of Jeremiah Johnson, trying to shock or challenge from Jusu Dukley. Not for the first time we have seen Jeremiah Johnson and Jusu Dukley throughout in this game.
Yeah, it's a fierce battle between the two of them. I think they've showed up their strength and their expertise in terms of attacking and defending. Jeremiah is a huge figure. Jusu is much smaller, but he equals to the height. So it's battle, it's game on between the two of them since the commencement.
And so we've been seeing Blambo, we are up against Curtis as well. On the other end, both are just running toe to toe, and we are couldn't control. Possession is thrown in to Lofa. We are 1 minute short of Mr. Mensah's first half extra time whistle. Jusu with the header. I'm sorry, Trojan, for interrupting you. Only as far as Curtis, who clears overhead off balance. Picking up rather luckily, Jibwe 10 yards short of the halfway line. Lift the ball nicely, looking for the Lofa substitute in Fred Deshu. Deshu, in goes the crowd from Deshu. He manages to find another substitute. Does he keep it in play? Yeah, he microwaves it. In goes the cross. Header there again from Jusu. Who else will it be? Duke jumps highest. Heads it away. He's been impeded in the process. Free kick. River G can be relieved. Sometimes the rest.
Well, he's been he's been a stalwart in that River G County defense. Not only did he defend very well, he also brought River G back to life in this game when we thought they were dead. They are alive, and he is so very much alive. He's fighting heaven and earth to ensure that River G wins this one. Jusu has been an outstanding footballer in this game.
Okay, let's go to election quickly. At this stage, Trojan, who is the man of the match?
Jigbe stands out for me.
You?
Well, I think I will go for Jusu Duke.
I'll go for Tuzo. We beat you. Okay, first half whistle in first half of extra time have been blown by Mr. Mensah. It's live for Intel. We have an evenly contested contest between River G and Lofa. And we've had some great goals as well. Penalty looms. If no goal can divide these two sides. River G 2, Lofa 2, Yaris Trojan.
You can see the trophies being paraded, the medals being paraded. So I hope when the players see it, when the players see the medals and the trophies that are being paraded. All right, so we will take a short break. I hope when the players see the medals being paraded, it will sort of push them, get them more zeal, so that they can try and see that they can lay their hands on the trophy. But let's join studio, and we'll come back shortly for the second and final extra 30 minutes.
15 minutes, Trojan. Do you want to stay here longer? You want to stay here?
Beer is the best Liberian beer in the country, offering you the perfect size for any occasion. So, raise a glass of beer and celebrate.
We are back then for the commencement of the last 15 minutes of hostilities between the two teams here at the SKD. 2 apiece. Jarek is pushing forward, looking for Daniel Toe. Daniel Toe keeps saying play. River G making incursion. Daniel Toe against Curtis. He floats on the floor and is well defended by River G, not River G, but Pascal Harris of Lofa County.
And Tio, if it ends in penalty, it will mean that this will be the 5th time in the county meet history that a county meet final will go to be settled by post-match penalty kick. This will be the 5th time. The first time since 57 was in 2013 when Grand Cape Mount County won it in penalty kicks. And so this will be the 5th time that will be happening here at the SKD.
Monserrato in the 2016-2017 edition against Maryland County. And that day I was in the dugout as deputy.
There was a late goal because Maryland were trailing, and then I think Patrick Dwyer.
It wasn't Patrick, it was
Dwyer took the corner.
Yeah, he did.
And then Emmanuel. The whistle had gone.
The whistle has gone. It was Kelvin Allison, the elder brother of Charles Avero Allison, who is on the pitch there for River G County. He scored that equalizer 4 minutes from time.
Right at the near post there.
Yes.
He ran towards the near post, stepped away from his marker, and headed home, the corner.
And that was a breathtaking header.
Yeah.
Then imagine me celebrating.
Since we're talking about brothers, Allison brothers here, I can remember them, but we are having 2 weas on the field. But of course, the people from southeastern Liberia, there are lots of weas. So we don't know whether the ones on the field right now are related.
The team have 4 of the Allison brothers.
Yeah, Afla, Addison,
Afla, Kelvin, and
Emmanuel Addison.
no, it wasn't Emmanuel. It was Victor.
Victor Allison, yeah.
Who came from River County. Daniel told that man was in the Maryland County team that made it to the final. We just talked about 2017. He's a fine footballer. Well, it was from that competition that he went to, was it Leska? He went to Barry Young Controllers, yes, and then he was spotted later on by Leska.
And my own boy, Chris Walker, was part of that deal.
Yeah, I think Chris was behind that deal. He was one of those behind the deal. Patrick Dwayne.
He brought Blamo from River G. I mean, from Maryland to BYC. I'm like, kudos.
Is he a scout?
Are you a scout? You answer that question one day. Journalist scout. Great football from the SKD County Meet football. We're actually enjoying ourselves here. Moleki Azulu, the real Ronaldo, is on my far right. Ben Gakba is in the middle. I'm Theophilus Chica. This is Intel Sports. We are Liberia's finest sports network. And you talk about the coach of Lofa County. Take a look at him. Very quiet. And you can say the same thing about Daniel Sasler. But for me, Sasler looks a little bit more active. You know, but the coach of Lofa is very composed, taking a look at the game. Sometimes you just don't have the words to say anything to your players.
Not at all. At this stage, you don't talk too much. Allow them to keep concentrating. Let them use their common sense. So it's good at times you stay hands folded.
Jeremy. And it's.
But I see the coach of Lofa County in a gesture like Carlo Ancelotti, and I see the coach of River G in a gesture of Diego Simeone.
Simeone, I was just waiting for you to sum it up, but yes, it's exactly what I'm looking at. Carlo Ancelotti on the quiet night. Diego Simeone will not relent. He's going to be all over the place, urging his players on. That's what Daniel Sasler is doing for River G County, and that's why they are coming forward. They're still coming forward, and the ball is in their possession. Livingstone posted, but no one in particular, and it's going to be picked up by the chap wearing jersey number 11, Dishu. Lofa will come forward. They will cross the halfway mark. Alvin Quava has been a workaholic down the right side. He is still up to standard.
And I'm left bemused with the energy of Daniel too.
Football is brought on the pitch. Lofa will keep it on the pitch. Jebe Conan. Jusu. And he's a
Miscued his clearance.
Unusual.
Yeah, it's unusual. It came off the laces of his boots and just whistle past it and behind for a corner. They have to defend this.
Imagine if it had been intercepted by the Lofa County player.
Wow.
Jebe, and not Jebe, but Jusu, who brought River G back to life, will be the pressing, dumping River G is like.
That's football. It can be very cruel.
And that's when a hero becomes a villain.
That's where you test the cruelty of football. But in the meantime, corner kick is Jebe standing on it. Is it? He takes it. Jebe corners ball and it's header. And the referee sees something wrong, Ben.
Yeah, I think a player of River G goes to the ground so early. Morris Sika towards the back post there as Jebe's corner is being wept in, and Mr. Mensah is spot on. Another chase. But then I think the goalkeeper is on the floor. I think the player is on the floor, so he's up. So we're going to continue. We have about 8 minutes
to play for at the SKD to go to penalty shootout.
I don't like penalties. I prefer anybody scoring at this point.
The most nervy game you can imagine. Penalty shootout. Humphrey Gruber's ball cross the halfway mark. Lofa will get it. River G, the referee signals for a foul.
Penalty, but that's why we'll settle this.
I know he's not going to be happy.
Don't be surprised if somebody wins it. Don't be surprised.
We still got a lot of time, though. Anything is possible, and I can imagine what will happen if a goal is scored here. One group walking home happily, and another group well, might just keep remaining in their seats because they will be broken, disappointed, heartbroken.
But that's football, bro.
Yeah, football for you.
7 minutes. That's a lot of time.
Well, what is happening? I don't know whether our camera team is picking up something from. Is it? Well, now there goes the medics of. Is it? Yeah, and he leaves something behind the post, and I see a Lofa County player running to get it off. It's a lot of superstition now surrounds the county. You know, and I know that for sure. Now, take a look at how the camera teams or the camera crew is just right behind the point. I know our team is probably going to zoom to see what's happening, but if you take a look, there is something going on behind the postman of River G County.
Well, I'm not a fanatic of superstition. I've never believed in it at any point in time.
Well, you don't believe in that, but that's what Mars, that's what acts, if I may say, the acts to the.
There you see punches
Yes,
have been thrown.
Something is going on.
That was
Some bit of suspicion, a superstition is going on. We don't know exactly what was left behind that goalpost. I don't know, but I think Emmanuel Mensah is going to have some difficult times in the dying embers of this game.
I won't be surprised if I see some yellow cards coming out.
He will have to flush some yellow cards.
Well, that's an addition to the excitement.
What did you see? What happened actually? Yeah, but I was taking a look at the viewing I was viewing, and I saw the medics of SA River G before he got to the goalkeeper placed something at the back of the post before going on the pitch, and then all of a sudden I saw a player of Lofa County with a run trying to get it off. So it's county made for you a lot of superstition, a lot of myth, all of that. And I said, I've been there before, Ben. It's crazy, really, really crazy when you're in the country.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. And this is what I don't like in the game. We can't be wasting all the time. So we should be playing football. To enter here today around the fee is $5. That's about $950.
Oh, it's a Bible. Well, he placed a Bible at the back. Well, who doesn't know God, then?
So a picture has just emerged from that. Yeah. There's a black Bible that was placed in the goal there. I don't know why you would be protesting that. I mean,
no, why would you place a Bible in the goal?
What does that mean, Trojan?
No, this is football is not religion. So I don't think a Bible should be at the back of the goal. No way.
It means nothing, you know.
For you, it means nothing, but of course,
then we need to get this match done and dusted.
Well, the match has started. It's 2 apiece. Lofa and River G.
Well, the referee needs to stamp his authority on this game and get us out of the SKD.
Rare card for both of them. Correct decision from Mr. Mensah.
Yeah, you said it, Ben. Yeah. You predicted this.
Yeah. So, Barker has been rare carded. The Sousa left back playing for Lofa has been rare carded. And then Morris Sika, I think Sika, number 13, coming on as a second half substitute, has also been rare carded. I must hail Emmanuel Mensah for that decision.
Say he needed to do something to quiet the storm. He has done that.
So I saw punches being thrown. So when you throw punches, we're not having a boxing competition.
This is not
boxing game. No,
it's not.
When punches come out, players should leave the pitch.
And the match.
Stewards surrounding the field. You see them in there. orange jacket around the perimeter of the field. I'm sure that is to prevent anyone climbing over the railings, jump on the perimeter of the field. Let's see if they can control that.
We still haven't stand still. There was deep conversation between Mr. Mensah and his AR tool, Ephraim Grant. We are soon about to restart play, but we started with 22 players. Now we gone 20.
Yeah, due to the fact that one put a Bible behind the goal, the other one tried to take the Bible out, and the two of them ended up going outside.
A long ball into the half of River G County. Jeremiah Johnson heads and
I think I'm sorry, Theo, but I think Jusu Dukle cleverly won the free kick.
Yeah, he cleverly won it. These are times to be clever.
Do you think Mr. Mensah will add much time here due to what happened?
Yeah, I'm thinking on visibility. Are we going to kick those penalties?
The time has to be added. The time has to be added because we must be playing football, not to take long time settling disputes. So I think the time will be added.
Difficult time for Emmanuel Mensah now. Zion puts it forward. Lofa County making caution. Juicy Duclair's header. And he gets it for the second time. Jigbe corner. Back to Jigbe corner. Finds his way through. It's a lovely pass from Jigbe. Juicy puts it forward. Plamawea chases. Pascal Harris finds his goalkeeper James Debe, who finds Quava Aven. Lofa will attack. Curtis Alexander puts it forward. Long ball forward. And the shield is there.
You see Mr. Mensah checking his watch for the first time.
I'm not sure he's going to add any of that time wasted. I don't believe he's going to add any time. He's not going to
add any time. What happened? The delay was not caused by any footballing reason. It was caused by
superstition.
Yes,
was it?
So that was not a football.
And there he goes.
Mr. Mensah, I'm disappointed.
No, I'm not. I'm not there.
Let's play the time of the game.
Well, that goes the whistle. We will run straight into penalty shootouts. It's going to be dicey here at the SKD. Never it will be, but the referee will have to call it a day and move to the penalty spots to have this grand final finished. Then Trojan is still live at the SKD. Live indeed at the SKD. Something you don't like.
Yeah, I don't like penalty, but that's why you have Sika, second half substitute for River G, sent off with a straight red card, and so was Emmanuel Baker, also sent off after the two threw punches at each other near the closing stages of the extra time. So penalties now hanging all around, and we are going to decide the 2024 county mid-final on penalty shootout as we did in 2016 when Theo Jiko was on the technical area of Riverside County. Maryland County, I'm sorry. Trojan have got something for us. What do we do? 2016, Monserrato and Barca were also decided on penalty shootout.
In 2013, when Cape Mount won it in penalty against Monserrato County, was 3-1, a penalty on aggregate. In 2015, 2016 was Grand Bassa. The game ended 1-1, but of course it was settled on penalty when Bassa defeated Monserrato 3-1. And then we had another penalty in 2016, 2017. This time Maryland and Monserrato, with Maryland winning the 3-1 again. And then we had in 2018, 2019, Bonnie defeated Margini County 4-3 on penalty after the game ended 1-1. And of course, we are here again today. and it's going to be settled by post-match penalty kick.
So that's a history of penalty shootout for you in the county meet. This is the 5th time we're going to decide who wins this competition. And the toss is being done. The two captains are there. Jeremiah Johnson with left hand locked behind him, and so is Daniel Toe and Mr. Mensah talking to both of them. We are going to settle this contest from 12 yards out, and this is the point that I can say this is when boys are separated from men.
Well, this one takes a lot of mental strength. You've got to be, because you ran 90 minutes plus 30 minutes, that's 120 minutes. You go to a penalty shootout. I remember the game versus Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Of course, Tony Cruz, I think, was asked why he didn't take on the penalty. He said, well, I was just off and I wasn't going to be fully concentrated. So I didn't. So to do this, you have to be strong mentally because you know the pressure that comes with this particular instant. So
I'm going to watch the penalty with you guys here right now, all right? I'm going to watch the penalty with you guys here. I'm going to watch the penalty. And the reason I said that you guys need to go fight off the field, you recall, I think it was the, I don't know what year was that, but I think it was, 2024, 2004 World Cup. Deco that used to play for Barcelona and another guy got a red card. Both of them went off the field. When you are playing the kind of crucial games, you need to be very careful with your emotions. What if every player on our field kick the penalty and they run out of player and they need to score more? Those guys that got a red card will not be able to kick the penalty. So certain time players need to be very conscious about what they will do. Their action can cause problems for their other team. So I'm hoping to go up the field to go and continue their fight. Because sometimes stupidity don't make sense at all. You play a very crucial game. These are decisions that must be made, even to allow you to be squatted to play on other teams. We're going to do that. So let's get back to the game and watch a beautiful game, all right? I don't care about your feelings, but people want to be disciplined in everything they do, all right? So let's get back to the game here. Let's get back to the game and watch a beautiful penalty shootout here, folks. I'm rooting for River G here today. Yeah, but beautiful game today. I'm rooting for River G. So let's get back to the game here. Let me mute myself here. Let's get back to the game here.
Is right on the goal line there. While AR1 Duedo is on the halfway line to maintain parity between both sets of players. He's sitting there, or he's standing there alongside fourth official Kofa Do. Yaris To 12 yards off, good penalty. He beats Debbie, who goes the right way but doesn't get the ball.
So River G is taking the lead. Score the first penalty kick here.
Daniel To, you can see how confident he is. He doesn't panic, you know. I've known that kid from Maryland time. He's such a strong player.
Pascal Harris, who scored in last year, found a 12 yards off, right-footed. He scores. Grotbe goes the right way, but the ball just smothered on his right hand. He is at full stretch, and that is a nice penalty, cool as he like.
Juicy Tukle will come up.
And Juicy Tukle has had a fantastic game. Usually, people who have fantastic games.
I normally don't like to see center halves taking penalty, but here is Juicy checks his run twice. That's absolutely fantastic. cool as you like, straight down the middle. The keeper goes the wrong way, and he scores.
He's a Lincoln Lanky type of player. It reminds me of Yanko Kano, but trust me, he knows his game. He understands what he's up to on the pitch. Take a look at that. Tumbles and he hits it. Debbie goes one way, and Jisu smashes the ball at the back of the net.
Nice as you will like ice cream. Who's there? Is that the shoot? He's been running the length of the pitch. He came out as a second half substitute. Fred the shoe. White and pink shoes, 12 yards on. Red footer checks his run. It's a save for Humphrey Grope. Advantage River G.
Humphrey Gruber steps up. Humphrey Gruber saves for River G County. They have an edge. Take a look at that. And it's hit confidently. River G are up. Lofa are in trouble.
On comes Derek Weir from 12 yards out to increase River G's lead from the spot. He holds up the wet match ball, places on the square or on the cycle, and he dresses more than 7-8 paces away.
Go and score. Go and score.
Checks his wrong. The second time, right-footed, he scores. That's absolutely nice penalty. 3 goals for River G, 1 for Lofa. They are under pressure.
And he
I don't know how you would call the people from River G, but if they make me, I would say the River Giants. They are in the league.
And the Southeast is rocking like nobody's business.
Trojan, if you say bungies, what don't you say geese?
Mangibians.
No, it's Magibian, bungies from Bonkante, River G, River G's.
River Giants.
Okay. Yaris Watanga championship winning defender Alexander Curtis. 12 yards sustains Akimbo. Joxer, he shoots. It's over the bar. That's a bizarre penalty.
And Lofa looks to be buried. Alexander Curtis misses their second, and Lofa is crumbling. The Waragisi Mountain is crumbling. Crumbling beyond belief.
I don't believe.
I had to take control of this now, folks. I had to take control of this. I told you guys he's gonna mix. He's gonna miss. The picking is the next River G guy is gonna score now. Watch, he's gonna score. He's gonna shoot it up. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss. This guy gonna score. If the guy score, the game is over. If the guy score, the game is over. And he going straight to that guy left hand side. Watch, he going straight to the left hand side. Straight to the left hand side of the goalkeeper. There you go. The game is over. The game is over. River G has won. I told you guys River G are going to win. I told you guys. I told you guys, folks. I told you guys. Now you believe me now, right? Now you believe me now. I told you River G are going to win this game. Now you believe me now, right? We've been around for a long time. We can see the game. We can tell the game. I told you guys, they're done. All right? So you can doubt all you want. When Jay Reddy says something, it worked. I told you guys, it's on the broadcast that River G will win this game. River G will win the game. Lofa had the opportunity to beat. When they scored that second goal, they should have kept up the pressure, but they started playing to the spectator expectation rather than playing to the game. And that's what happened here. So it is what it is, guys. And thank God to the people of River G. We have captured our first trophy, and I would like to say thanks to every one of you guys. Have yourself a great day, and God bless you guys. Thank you. We'll be back here again with politics this evening. Enjoy yourself, and God bless you guys. J. Randy is out of here. Bye for now.